YouTube. Yo, what's good out there, YouTube land? You already know what it is. Big Sam back up online. You know, just trying to tell my stories. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to all everybody online on YouTube telling stories, and shout outs to all them dudes. They know who they are. Word up. You already know what it is. Big Sam. Pardon me for my little camera. I know my little camera's looking off, but it is what it is, what I got right now. I'm trying to put it out there for you, till I adjust it better. But yeah, trying to see if I get some people in this room real quick before I start telling my little story. Word. But yeah, like I was saying, all my YouTubers telling their stories, man. They're the ones that inspired me to tell my story. I got some good stories I could be telling on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So like I said again, shout outs to them. Just trying to see if I get at least 5 people in this room. I don't really got too many subscribers. So, I'm trying to get my subscribers up. You know what I mean? So if you like anything of what you hear, there'll be more good stories to come. So you already know, subscribe, hit that notification. You know what I mean? So you never miss out on the Big Sim stories. Because there's a lot of them coming, you know what I'm saying? Word. Anyway, let's get it started a little bit, right? Now my story today is about this crazy ass bar fight we had back in like 2000. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. It was just another situation where it wasn't really that serious and it just went left really fast. And, a lot of people got hurt that day. And it was really over nothing, man. It was really over nothing. Word. When you think about it, see what I'm saying? You think about it now, you're like, damn, bro, it's crazy how that went down. And it's crazy how me and my man, we was talking about it the other day. And it was like, yeah, bro, you remember that? I was like, yeah, I remember that. Word. So like I said, I'm trying to get some more people up in here. I mean, give me a second. I'm trying to make this camera a little better for y'all. Right now I'm dealing with my little, you know what I'm saying? Right now I'm dealing with my little, laptop camera. You know what I'm saying? So I get my dollars up. Get me some better recording equipment, you know what I'm saying? Word. But anyway. Mm. Bear with me a second. Just bear with me a second. Mm. All right, man. Here we go, man. Here we go, man. Like I was saying, man, it was a crazy bar fight we got into. You know what I'm saying? Back in like 2000, it was crazy. It was a simple misunderstanding that went left. You know what I mean? And sometimes people they drink, they really don't know how to act, and that's just how it goes. You know what I mean? Things turn out to be, all messed up. Word. But anyway, let's get into it, right? So, one day is a normal Saturday night. We out, we chilling. Again, we chilling on the streets of the Lower East Side. We in the East Village, you know what I mean? Compost Plaza, you know what I mean? Shout out to Compost Plaza, you know what I mean? Lived there for many years, held it down, you know what it is. A lot of dudes over there keeping it real, getting money. So shout outs to Campos Plaza Word. But anyway, back to the story. We getting money, we chilling. We decide to go into, one of the local bars. And when we decided to go into one of the local bars, they really didn't let us in at these bars at these times. It was mostly for like white crowds and whatever, white boys and stuff like that. It was the type of crowd that they pertained, you know what I'm saying? But one day they let us in. It was three of us. We go in there. We didn't have no intentions of starting a fight, nothing, whatever. But don't get me wrong, man. Especially when you're in the East Village, sometimes these white dudes, they have a little too many drinks and they just don't know how to act. They be all over the place with it. So I say that to say, boom, we in the little bar, we trying to get money. We trying to find a couple custies in here, to move whatever it is we moving. And that's all we ever did. That's all we ever did was try to go into these bars and move whatever it is we moving. But yeah, we get in there and one of my mans, what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say no names or whatever, nothing. We just gonna call him Paul, you know. So my man Paul is just in there, asking questions, and telling people, what up. They need something. We got it. But whatever. I guess some other dudes was in there, kind of like doing the same thing or whatever. I don't know. But these niggas wasn't like white dudes or nothing. They were like some fake hood looking niggas, right? Boom. So when that happened, the kid ended up coming up to my man Paul, and the my man Paul, he ain't having it. He's with it. You know what I mean? He's with the shits, and he ain't trying to let whoever this dude is violate, especially on our block. We on our block, so we like nah. But anyway, the dude comes up to my man Paul, and he's like, "Yo, you can't be doing that in here, whatever or whatever." So my man Paul, straight off the back, was like, "What? You bugging? We do whatever we want." Right. So the kid threw a punch. The other kid threw a punch. It's obvious that he really didn't know who he was dealing with at the time and where he was at. Whatever. Right. So boom, he threw like a little fake punch. It really didn't do no damage or hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? My man Paul he just ate it and whatever and was like, whatever. So him knowing where he's at, he went around the corner, you know, because the other dude did have some people with him. His people showed up. They stood up like they was ready to, like they was ready to play. So once the kid Paul saw that, he was like, yo, hold up. So boom, the kid Paul goes around the corner to the projects, you know what I'm saying? And he lets them know what just happened. He's like, yo, we just got into this little bar situation around the corner, you know what I'm saying, on 13th. You know what I mean? And like I said, these bars usually don't let, hood niggas in. They usually mess with the white crowds and, white boys and stuff like that. So, we were surprised to even see them dudes in there. So when the dude Paul goes around the corner into the projects, he goes and gets a couple of people from the hood. Well, not even a couple of people, because it just so happened to be that there was mad people drinking in front of the building and all that. Mad older heads and mad people that was there in front of the building already ready to be with it. You know what I mean? So here comes the kid Paul. Yo, we just got into something around the corner. And a lot of people like this kid. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like this kid Paul in that hood. So people were quick to go over there and see what it was. So being that it was already a situation where there was punches thrown, like 40 people be from the hood showed up right there in Campos. Be like 40, at least 40 or 50 motherfuckers, man. And the white people, that were there, they was like, whoa, what the fuck? You know what I mean? What the hell's going on? So, like I said, You know what I mean? Being that there was already punches being thrown in the bar and all that. You know what I mean? He boom. Soon as these niggas got there, boom, knocked one nigga out, a white boy that didn't even have nothing to do with it. It was just a normal white boy standing around, but he looked like he seemed to have some sort of hood stuff on, and they didn't even care. They just knocked him out too. You know. So I guess some way somehow, the information got back to the kids inside the bar. So they didn't want to come out the bar, basically. You know what I mean? So you know how that goes. They didn't want to come out the bar. They was talking crazy. So dudes went in there and got him. Niggas went in there and got him. The security bodyguard dude tried to do whatever he could at the door, but he couldn't do nothing. So, niggas went in there and got him. So now the niggas went in there and got him. Boom, they dragged these dudes out. There's like five of them. And they try to fight. They try to fight. And I ain't gonna lie, I was out there. I got my little couple of punches in, you know what I'm saying? And I got my punch. I got punched, you know what I'm saying? And I got my little punches in. But yeah, they was out there crazy and they was trying to fight. They was trying to fight. But like I said, it's obvious, they probably didn't know where they was at or whatever. So, that's just the way it went down. Word. So after that, they went in there and fake got him. After they went in there and fake got him, they pulled him out, whatever. And after they pulled him out the bar, they smoking him. There's this one dude in the corner getting smoked. The other white dude who got knocked out for no reason, he still haven't even got up. He's like sleeping for the night. He ain't getting up for nothing. You know what I mean? So yeah, he got smoked. And the one dude is getting smoked. So they trying, the kid Paul, of course, is trying to get to the kid who eventually threw the punch in the first place. So now, they got a hold of him. And he's trying to fight. He's in the middle of the street. He's trying to fight, but it was just too many niggas from the hood, you know what I mean? And they tore them niggas up, and like I said, I was out there, I don't want to incriminate myself. I got my little punches in, I got punched, I was involved. And yo, it was crazy, yo. It was crazy. The streets was like just so surrounded with hood niggas, and these dudes just like they didn't know what to do, man. So after they got overwhelmed, it was basically beat down time, you know what I'm saying? And once it was beat down time, I'm talking about these dudes got beat down, son. They were smoking them, kicking them, stomping them, doing it all, bro. It was to a point where I ain't even want to do nothing else. It's like I ain't even have to do nothing else. These dudes are just getting demolished, like straight up smoked, like you never seen. So boom, it kind of like fake died for a few minutes. The bouncers from the little bar came out, kind of, try to like break it all up and all that. And they broke it up for a few minutes and all that. And everything would have been all good, B. Everything would have been all good, man. But one of the dudes decided to like just keep talking crazy. And he was like, yo, we be back. We're gonna see you dudes. And like once he said we're gonna see you dudes, it was just like, what? And it just got crazy again, yo. Not even and that I think even the bouncers got it, son, because it just got crazy again. So yeah, it's getting crazy. They're getting smoked again, but this time it's just like more severe, man. I see these niggas throwing these niggas in garbage and just like really tearing them up, man. Throwing garbage bags on top of them and stomping them out. This one dude was hitting a nigga with a toaster. Yo, he hit the dude with the toaster so many times, bro, that it was just like, yo, is he dead? That's all you could think was like, yo, was he dead? Because he hit him too crazy with the toaster too many times. You know what I'm saying? Got to show the shirt, you know what I'm saying? Representing the Joker shirt. You already know what it is. I fucks with the Joker. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they smoked him, man. Like I said, they hit this dude so many times with a toaster, bro, that it was just crazy. and just white people was running all around. All you hear is white people screaming, "Oh my God, don't do that to him! Oh my God!" The white dude who got knocked out in the original, I don't even know where he was at. He was probably still knocked out over there by the payphone. That's when it was like payphones on the street. And yo, it was crazy out there, man. I wish you could record something back then like that, because this was like in 2000 where you could record, but people wasn't really doing it like that and all that. And yeah, yo, that was something that was crazy. That it would have been crazy on like, I don't know, one of them channels that y'all put it up. What is that? World Star or whatever. That would have been crazy on there and got a lot of views. Word. I wish I would have had that footage today. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, niggas got smoked. And the funny thing is, after it was all over, this is the funny thing about the whole thing. Nobody went to jail, you know. Well, some of my peoples got knocked out because they was out there fighting with the bouncers, and the bouncers was doing their thing too. You know what I mean? Trying to save themselves from getting an ass whipping. You know what I'm saying? So some of my dudes, had little bubbles and whatever. I had like a lump on my head from whatever they threw at me. Yo, and it was crazy, man, and all that over a simple, everybody trying to get money, and this dude just came out of nowhere talking crazy to like people he don't know where he's at. That's what I mean. So for anybody, what I mean, who be in other people's hoods, don't be talking crazy, man, if you don't know where you at, what I mean? Because if you don't live there, you're not from around there, man, first of all, I feel like you shouldn't even be out there if you don't got no purpose, But if you just out there and you ain't from out there, don't be talking crazy, man. Just you ain't gotta be but don't be talking crazy, don't be talking crazy. So yeah, so whoever these dudes were, they were talking crazy. I guess they thought, they had a powerhouse or maybe had a gun with them, but I doubt that because they never let it go. Nothing. Word. But yeah, the whole bugged out thing about it is like when the cops came and all that, yo, there was hundreds of people out there, hundreds. Nobody got locked up. Police had no idea what was going on. I'm surprised that white people, because we were still standing around. It's not like we left. We from right there. So it's like we were still standing around watching what's going on. So I'm surprised white people wasn't like, yo, these guys right here, yo, they crazy. Look what they did or whatever. Because I ain't gonna lie, a couple of ambulances came. It was like 2 or 3 ambulances. We see these dudes getting picked up out the garbage by the ambulance, getting put up in the ambulance. Yo, it was nuts. Police didn't question nobody, nothing. And it's like we stood right there, watched the whole scene go down. The dudes that could talk, they really didn't say nothing. I don't think they snitched. I think they just said, I don't know, whatever they told police, but they didn't tell on nobody. So that's what's up, at least. These was back in the days where telling, they didn't really tell like that, like they do now. So the dudes took they ass whippings, and they didn't tell, that's what's up. But wherever them dudes are right now, that was a long time ago, man. Whatever. I don't know if they made it through. Hopefully, they did. If they didn't, then like I said, sometimes you gotta just watch what you say and where you at before you say it, because it could get crazy. Unfortunately for these dudes, it did. But yeah, police didn't question nobody. They didn't arrest nobody, nothing. So it was just like it went back to a normal night after that. Niggas went back to the same block. It's like a crime scene happens and they cleaning it all up and everything just goes back to normal. It was like that. It was just crazy like that. And it was weird because it's just the scenery of how crazy it was just a few minutes ago and everything went back to normal. But yeah, like I said, if you like anything about this story, I got plenty of more coming. You know what I mean? So, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment, do whatever you want. You already know what it is. Just try to show me some love. And it is what it is. Shout outs again to all my dudes doing their videos, telling my story. They stories, my bad. They stories. Because it's real out here, man. Sometimes if you don't tell the story, people won't know. And like I said, I wouldn't even remember this story. If it wasn't for my man yesterday who was talking to me about it. And I was like, yo, I remember that. Yo, word. But I got a lot more, bro, and there's gonna be a lot more coming, man. So yeah, drop a like I said. See what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel, Big Sem TV. Holla at me. And that's the way it goes, bro. To the next one, you heard? Peace. Yo, I don't want to end my stream. That's crazy. My four people trying to have a problem ending my stream. I don't know why it's not ending. That's crazy. Not ending my stream. I guess it wants me to tell another story. But we're gonna save it for the next time, y'all. You heard? Like I said, subscribe to the channel. You already know what it is. Big Sem. Holla at me. Peace.